One lawmaker's proposing a 25% tax in the porn industry. We're talking about this will hit adult videos, video production, websites, strip clubs. I'm all for it. Porn is ravaging our families, marriages, also some of the porn performers. But our next guest says the state is just picking on our industry. I guess I am as well, when you think about it. Joy King, she's the vice president of special projects at Wicked Pictures, one of the top video porn producers in the U.S. She spent more than 20 years in the adult film industry. All right, Joy, come on. Porn industry, your industry is making $13 billion a year nationally, $4 billion in California. You guys can hack it. Some of the mess that you guys help make, you can help clean up with some of this tax. Why are you against it?
Well, listen, if we thought we were really making a mess, we would help clean it up. But the truth of the matter is this is just really poorly written legislation. It's picking on First Amendment protected speech. And ultimately, it would be found unconstitutional like it just was in the state of Texas. All right.
And I hear your argument on the legal front. I'm not equipped to argue that. I'm going to argue from a common sense front, saying, I mean, look at some of the numbers. One number that I brought up earlier in the show, talking about families going down. A group of divorce lawyers meeting. This was back in '02, and basically, and you know the numbers are out there, and we could quibble back and forth about it, but and we might. Basically saying that over half the marriages that they had gone down due to divorce, internet porn was a big part of that. Families, husbands can't handle it. I mean, don't you think it would help if some of the money that you guys make would come back in a tax to help with law enforcement, health services, education?
Again, if I thought that there was any supporting documentation that actually proved that there was this link, then I think we wouldn't be as opposed to it. But you know, they're picking on us and wanting to blame problems in society on one segment of entertainment, and it's just in terms of how we look at it. We're a legal industry, and we support 50,000 employees in the state of California. We're an economic engine in the state of California, and it just seems unfair.
Well, I'd say you guys pay your tax and help out a little bit. We want to take a call now. This is from Sandy in Ohio. She agrees with me. Sandy, tell your story. It hits you very hard, pornography, doesn't it?
Yes, it has. I have a young son who is so addicted to it, he's causing financial hardship to the whole family. And it's been terrible. And
how, real quick, Sandy, was this internet porn? Was he watching the videos, the whole bit?
Internet, video, telephone calls. I mean, it's horrible.
All right, Joy, to that, doesn't that hit you when you hear this? And you know there's a lot of stories out there, the young kids, and I'll let you finish, those young kids that get addicted early, whether it's the magazine, the video websites, the videos themselves, and there's repercussions, societal. We don't need a healthy porn industry in this country is my point. What do you say?
Well, listen, Mike, people who are addicted to shopping, what do we close malls? People who have health disorders because of overeating, do we close down restaurants? Somebody who's in trouble needs to get help because they have a disorder. You cannot blame the porn industry because somebody has a problem.
All right, I want to get one more call in here. This is a person who disagrees with me, Rick from North Carolina. All right, Rick, why not the tax when pornography is killing our families and our society in some ways? What do you got?
Because our families are doing it to themselves anyway, and besides that, what else are we going to tax? Even personal gratification. What's next? What goes on in the bedroom?
No, we're not. This is no slippery slope here. We're talking about pornography and pornography alone. We already do tax cigarettes. We know that. And we know that that's bad for us, smoking cigarettes. Let's stick with pornography. It's bad.
But
Go
again,
ahead,
Mike,
Joy, and we got to get the break.
If there was proof that the industry was causing harm, it would be one thing, but there has not been one peer-reviewed scientific study that proves it, period.